What it do, YouTube? Your boy LTD back at it again with another one, and today I'm finna be checking out every canceled dream match explained in 9 minutes by Wrestling Explained. And boy oh boy oh boy, there was a lot of matches that we missed out on, like dead ass. Like we could have had some great matches between two great superstars, but unfortunately things didn't go as planned, as either unfortunate circumstances or plans that didn't go through as they thought it would. So they had to make an audible. But man, there were a lot of great matches that we missed out on. Like dead ass, bro. Matches in general. Not just in the WWE, obviously. There's some matches also outside of the WWE. But he's primarily going to be talking about the WWE only. So yeah, man, this is going to be an interesting video. But without further ado, let's chill and relax and let's get started with this video. Make sure y'all go subscribe to homie as well. I'm finna drop the actual video down below in the description box. And to be honest, the only way that we're ever gonna have these matches is by either imagining it or just playing on 2K. To be honest. But let's get started with this video.
Versus Hulk Hogan.
Here's
this
one
was
right
supposed
here.
to be the industry's true generational clash. The superhero of the golden era versus the anti-hero of the attitude era. Two icons with completely opposite philosophies. Hogan telling kids to say their prayers and eat their vitamins. Austin chugging beers and flipping off his boss.
Yeah.
When Hogan returned in 2002, WWE wanted and planned for Austin versus Hogan at WrestleMania 18. But Austin refused. He wasn't interested in working with Hogan, didn't like the match layout being pitched, and felt the chemistry wasn't right. So WWE pivoted, gave Hogan to The Rock instead, and they created an all-time classic. Shawn Michaels versus Eddie Guerrero.
Woo!
Eddie Guerrero and Shawn Michaels were two of the...
This match right here, to be honest, would have been an instant classic. Like dead ass on some real shit. This match would have been great. And they also have similar career paths. They both battled addictions. They're both great in the ring. And they're both charismatic and can talk on the microphone. Man, this storyline right here, man, this probably would have been pretty good. Like dead ass.
The most complete performers ever. High-flying, technical, charismatic, and brilliant storytellers. In 2005, both men were at the top of their game. WWE was heavily featuring them, and reports suggested WWE was planning Michaels versus Guerrero for WrestleMania 22. But Eddie's passing in late 2005 ended those plans before the build even started.
Damn.
Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that match would have been really good. Like dead ass, bro. That match would have been really, really good. And the storytelling on that match would have been so damn good. Like for real. And this would have been good too. Kurt Angle versus Bret Hart.
For pure wrestling fans, this is the ultimate technical showdown that never happened. Bret Hart was the gold standard of the 90s. Kurt Angle was the next evolution in the 2000s.
Yep.
In an Inside the Ropes interview, Angle says he called Bret Hart in 2002 and pitched him a match for WrestleMania 18. But Bret had recently had a stroke on top of the career-ending concussion he suffered, so he had to decline the offer. Brock Lesnar versus Batista.
Another one that we didn't
get. Batista came from the same OVW class.
Yeah.
The most stacked rookie group WWE ever had.
You know what's crazy? Brock went up against John Cena and Randy Orton, but never went up against Batista. And they both were in the same, what's it called? OVW class. Like all four of these guys were in the same class. And the three of them, they had matches together. And these three had matches together. But we never got Batista and Brock in the same ring. They only had probably like one interaction, and that was it. After that, they never had a match.
Both eventually became champions with massive crossover appeal. One became a UFC heavyweight champion, the other a Hollywood star.
Yep.
Two of the best physiques in wrestling history. But somehow, they never crossed in the ring.
Never.
There are rumors that the initial plan after they debuted was for both men to go undefeated for almost a whole year and then go head-to-head against each other at WrestleMania 19 in a streak versus streak match.
Oh,
This was
word?
even teased when they clashed horns at the Royal Rumble in 2003.
Oh, they did
But
have an
Batista
interaction.
suffered a torn triceps muscle shortly after debuting, and plans for this were forced to be scrapped. Undertaker versus Andre the Giant. When The Undertaker debuted in 1990, fans immediately imagined him facing Andre the Giant. In a 2017 interview, Undertaker said that Andre was ready to work with him at some point and already had an idea planned for their matchup. But unfortunately, Andre's health was declining.
Yeah.
Andre passed in 1993, ending their plans for this dream matchup. Stone Cold versus Brock Lesnar.
Ooh,
in 2002,
another interesting one right
Brock
here.
Lesnar had just debuted, and WWE was pushing him as the next big thing.
Yep.
Stone Cold was still a fan favorite and an established icon of the business. But WWE booked this match as a spontaneous King of the Ring qualifier on Raw with zero build. Austin refused. He didn't want to give away a pay-per-view level match with no storyline, and he definitely wasn't agreeing to lose in this match to an up-and-coming talent with no angle or plan moving forward. So Austin walked out, and the match was cancelled. Hulk Hogan versus John Cena.
Yeah, I heard about that story. It was said that Austin, he didn't have a problem with losing to Brock, but to have him lose on a random Monday Night Raw show in the first round, and not only that, they said that Brock was going to squash Austin as well. Yeah, Stone Cold was not having that. And to be honest, I really don't blame him. This is a pay-per-view level match. I already thought this was going to happen in the finals at least, but it happened in the first round. And not only that, I was going to get my ass kicked through majority of the match. No wonder why Austin left. It took a hiatus.
Hulk Hogan defined WWE in the 80s and early 90s. John Cena defined WWE in the 2000s and 2010s. Hogan has stated in multiple interviews that in 2009, the plan was for Cena to take on Hogan for the championship at WrestleMania 25.
I never heard about this.
It was unfortunately cancelled due to Hogan's back requiring emergency surgery just months before the event. Undertaker versus Sting. WWE.
This match, I wish we would have seen this match, to be honest. This was a big missed opportunity. Like, for real. Undertaker versus Sting, such a big opportunity missed right here. We should have got this match like multiple times. Like, for real.
Versus WCW. Vigilante versus Deadman. The visual alone sold the match.
Apparently you can go from zero to a complete site in just a single prompt.
Yes, I know. Get YouTube Premium. I know, guys.
There were two real chances to make it happen. The first was in 2001. During the invasion, if Sting had signed, this could have been the marquee WCW vs WWE showdown. And the second was in 2014. When Sting finally joined WWE, there were real discussions and plans around this match actually happening. But by this time, both men were too beat up for a match of that scale. And Sting's injury in 2015 against Seth Rollins ended the conversations for good. CM Punk versus Stone Cold. During
another one right here.
This dream match was gaining steam and was teased several times. In an interview for the WWE 13 video game, Jim Ross asked Punk and Austin about a potential dream matchup and got heated responses from the two, which
this
fans
was good
saw
right
as
here.
a tease
I remember
from WWE for a future match. In 2012, Punk was WWE champion, hotter than ever, and Austin vocalized his admiration and desire to work with Punk on several occasions. But Austin's body...
They're both anti-heroes. They're both so over with the crowd. Like, there's something similar between these two. This match probably could have got them a lot of money. Like, for real.
He wasn't cooperating.
This was a money-making match right here.
His overall condition made a comeback risky. By the time his body was ready to have one last match at WrestleMania 38, Punk had left WWE and was wrestling in AEW. Shawn Michaels versus Daniel Bryan.
Ooh.
This wasn't just a dream match. It was a storyline that practically wrote itself. Shawn Michaels trained Daniel Bryan in the late 90s. So when Bryan became the hottest star in the company, fans naturally wanted the student to face the master. In late 2013, the crowd was fully behind him, and then HBK super kicked him during the Authority storyline. It felt like WWE was setting up a teacher vs. student showdown. But Vince ultimately couldn't convince Shawn to come out of retirement.
Yeah.
The Rock versus Shawn Michaels.
But that would have been interesting right here. This would have been interesting too, but Daniel Bryan versus Shawn Michaels match, that would have been interesting. Mentor versus the mentee, that would have been an interesting storyline. This would have been good too right here,
Of the
but due
most
to
charismatic
real life
performers
conflict.
ever. The timing was ideal after Shawn's return in 2002. HBK was delivering classics every month.
Classics.
And The Rock was still working part-time while transitioning into Hollywood. The window was open, but backstage history shut it down. Rock never forgot how Shawn treated him in the late 90s. Even after HBK cleaned up his life, the tension never disappeared. Rock had no interest in working with him, and so WWE halted plans for a match between them every time it was discussed. Sting versus the Ultimate
Wish you would have
Warrior.
synced it.
This
I think
dream
they're cool
match
now.
has a special kind of nostalgia behind it, because Sting and the Ultimate Warrior actually started together.
Oh, really?
In 1998, when Warrior signed with WCW, rumors of a match between Warrior and Sting were prevalent. But unfortunately, his run with WCW was short and messy, and only lasted a few months.
Damn.
The angle never had time to develop, and there was never another chance for the two to clash. Goldberg versus Stone Cold.
Ooh.
Two bald.
This would have been money making right here too. And they even said that they were teasing on having a match. And I believe there was a video about Stone Cold basically saying that there was like a Goldberg fan that went up to Stone Cold to get an autograph, and he was like, I mean, I really want to see a match between you. What? Imagine a match between you and Stone Cold. I mean, you and Goldberg, the Goldberg fan said. And Stone Cold was like, hey, I'm interested in that match. To be honest, I'm really interested. I'm still going to whoop his ass, though.
Goatee-wearing main eventers, exploding crowds, and
I forgot
causing
what the fan
carnage in
said,
the ring.
but it has something to do
The fantasy
with that.
booking for this match
sure,
was in 1998 during the Monday Night War, when both men were at their absolute peak. But with one in WCW and the other in WWF, it was never realistically happening. The real chance came in 2003, when Goldberg finally signed with WWE. And then timing killed it. Whenever one was healthy, the other was injured. By the time both men were finally settled in under the same roof, Austin was on the verge of retirement. The Rock versus Roman Reigns. This is the modern dream match, the one WWE teased for years, and it actually got announced before being cancelled at the last second. At WrestleMania 40, WWE finally pulled the trigger. The match was announced. The graphics were made. The face-off happened on TV. It was supposed to be the ultimate payoff to years of storytelling. Then everything flipped. Cody Rhodes came in with massive momentum. He had fallen short at WrestleMania 39, won the Royal Rumble again, and the entire fan base expected him to finish the story against Roman. WWE pivoted. Cody was put back into the Roman match. Rock turned heel to fit the new direction, and the long-teased Rock vs. Roman showdown was quietly cancelled. That's every major dream match that almost happened. Explained.
Yeah, man, that is crazy. That is crazy. But this was a dope video, man. Like, to be honest, if the fans weren't behind Cody as they were, we probably would have gotten Roman versus The Rock. But what we got was even better. With the whole Cody, Seth, Roman, and Rock Vertex. That was so damn good. And the match was also good too. And then the Bloodline Rules match, one of the best main events that they ever did. Because WWE pivoted. They made an audible. And that's what happens, man. That's what happens. But yeah, man, I really hope they do a Roman versus Rock match. Even though I don't expect the match to be a 5-star classic, but at least they could say we had a match together. And I think they're gonna probably have it at next year at Saudi Arabia. I don't know, but we all know how TKO is. They want to make that money, and the money match right there is obviously Roman versus The Rock. But yeah, man, this was a dope video, man. There was a lot of missed opportunities with these matches, man. A lot of big missed opportunities. But like I said earlier, the only way that we're gonna have these matches is by dreaming about it, like imagining it, or just playing 2K. That's it, to be honest. But comment down below, man, what y'all think about this video. Make sure y'all go like and subscribe to my channel. This your boy LTD signing out. Peace.